God says, a wealthy soul, on the edge of their last breath, spoke your name with love and purpose. Yes, a millionaire's final wish included you. They have named you the rightful owner of something incredibly divine, something beyond what your eyes have seen or your ears have heard. You must not ignore this. Comment Amen if you believe this is not a coincidence but a divine moment chosen for you. The voice of heaven is pressing on your heart, and this is not just a whisper. This is a thunderous call wrapped in tenderness. You have been found worthy. Not because of what you've done, but because of who you are in me. You were chosen before the foundations of the world to be part of this moment, and this moment has arrived. The blessing is no longer being written in secret. It has been signed, sealed, and is now being delivered into your life. This is a divine confirmation, not a dream or a delay. This is now. If you feel something stirring in your spirit, I want you to emotionally like this video so heaven sees your faith in motion. I watched you cry in silence, holding on to faith even when everything around you was falling apart. I saw how people misunderstood you, ignored your value, dismissed your prayers. But the one who mattered the most, the one I sent to remember you in their final hour, saw something different. They saw the light I placed inside you, the compassion you carry even in suffering, the unwavering kindness you gave even when others gave you nothing. That's why you were named. Comment 1111 if something deep inside you knows this word is for you. I do not send blessings wrapped in noise. I send them in the quiet wind, in the gentle rise of morning light, in the stillness of your most broken hour. You didn't lose because you were forgotten. You were hidden because your name was being whispered into a will, into a divine document, into a legacy far greater than coins or gold. What is coming to you will not just change your bank account. It will change your heart, your purpose, your future, and your children's future. This is not simply an inheritance. It is a calling to rise into the promise I have long prepared. Even when you walked through the storms, I kept you alive because I knew this moment would come. You wondered why you didn't die from the pain, why you didn't break from the pressure. It's because I held you in place for this exact hour. Not one tear you cried was wasted. Not one prayer went unnoticed. I bottled each one and turned them into the keys that unlocked the gift now resting at your door. Comment 222 if you trust me, even when the details are unclear. I saw the people who tried to block your name. I watched them laugh when you were down. But I also saw what they didn't. I saw your inner strength, your silent hope, your willingness to believe again after being shattered. That is why I allowed this dying soul to see your light. They didn't choose you based on wealth or position. They chose you because of purity, because of spirit, because of legacy. They whispered your name as their soul left their body. And that whisper turned into a trumpet sound in heaven. And that trumpet sound is now shaking the earth to bring this blessing into your hands. This is not about luck or chance. This is not about who you know or what you have. This is about favor. This is about divine justice. This is about me making things right after years of being wronged. This is about turning pain into power, tears into treasures, and loneliness into legacy. I am commanding the blessing to find you. It has a name written in gold. And that name is yours. It will knock on your door when you least expect it. It will arrive like a sudden wind. And when it comes, you won't need to ask if it's real. Your spirit will recognize the voice of fulfillment. Your soul will rejoice, not with surprise, but with remembrance, because deep down, you've always known you were meant for something greater. You are not forgotten. You are not a background character in someone else's story. You are the headline of a divine narrative. You are the main character in a testimony that will heal others. This is not only your season to receive. This is your season to be seen, honored, and remembered, not by man, but by heaven. Stay open. Stay faithful. Keep your hands lifted, your heart soft, and your spirit ready. Because the one who named you did so in love. And I, your God, will honor their final wish, because they spoke it through my spirit. What you are about to walk into cannot be reversed. What I have sealed for you cannot be stolen. What I have spoken over you cannot be silenced. What I have assigned to you will not be delayed. You are the chosen one. You are the favored one. You are the remembered one. Comment 333 to declare your faith that this is the season where God fulfills silent promises. You were not forgotten in the chaos of life. You were remembered in the sacred quiet of someone's last heartbeat. That is not ordinary. That is sacred. You were placed in the heart of a person who could have chosen anyone, but they chose you. Not for what you owned or how powerful you looked, but because of the quiet, humble, beautiful spirit you carry. They saw you as a vessel worthy of blessing. And now I am opening the gates of that blessing and releasing it into your hands. Not in fragments, not in bits, but in overflow. What if just 7 seconds could flip your entire financial life? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a powerful brain ritual that's helping ordinary people wipe out debt and attract wealth beyond imagination. Backed by 4 cutting-edge neuroscience labs, this at-home breakthrough is turning everyday lives into dreams, luxury cars, beautiful homes, endless vacations. But this secret may vanish soon. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. Many around you have laughed at your dreams. They've called you foolish for believing that something big could still happen in your life. They mocked your prayers, questioned your worth, and made you feel like you were always the one left out. But now, in this holy hour, I am turning the page. The same people who look down on you will watch you rise, and they won't understand how or why. But you will know. You will know it was me. You will know it was that dying wish, wrapped in love and guided by my hand, that changed everything. This is not a blessing you'll have to chase. This is one that will chase you. You won't need to beg, force, or manipulate anything. I am the God who orchestrates blessings to meet you where you are. You will see doors open you didn't knock on. You will see strangers carry your name into rooms you've never entered. You will see resources come from unexpected places. All because someone spoke your name as they exited this world, and I sealed that moment with divine authority. Comment 555 if you know in your heart that something massive is shifting in your life. There will be moments very soon when you'll feel overwhelmed by how quickly things begin to move. You'll feel the weight of sudden favor, the speed of unexpected answers, the beauty of long-delayed breakthroughs finally arriving. And when those moments come, do not fear them. Do not question them. Do not shrink under their size. You have been prepared for this. You have been anointed for this. You have been chosen for this. The enemy tried everything to wear you down before this blessing arrived. That's why the battles were so intense, why the confusion ran so deep, why the loneliness felt suffocating. He knew if you could survive just a little longer, you would step into something unstoppable. So he came after your mind. He came after your joy. He came after your relationships. He came after your peace. But he failed. Because my hand never left you. Because my protection surrounded you even when you didn't feel it. And now, not only have you survived, you are about to thrive. There is someone who is handling paperwork right now, who doesn't even realize they are part of your miracle. There is someone writing your name into a legal document, someone preparing to make a phone call, send an email, or schedule a meeting that will unlock what was promised. They are not the source, they are simply the vessel. I am the source. I am the origin. I am the one who has been guiding this from the very beginning. The one who included your name in their final wish was led by me. They didn't know how or when it would happen, but I knew. I set the time. I chose the season. And I chose this moment. Because your heart is now ready to carry what I am giving you with honor, gratitude, and obedience. You won't waste it. You won't idolize it. You will use it to bless others, heal your family, rise from what broke you, and testify of my glory. Comment 1212 if you believe this is not random, but the exact moment God has appointed for your life. You have passed the test of time. You've remained faithful in seasons of silence. You didn't abandon me even when it felt like I was silent. And that, my child, is why you are receiving something others only dream of. Not because you are perfect, but because your heart stayed soft. You didn't let bitterness win. You didn't let the world harden you. You didn't lose your hunger for me. Now, you will see what happens when heaven honors a promise spoken through the lips of the dying. You will see what I do when I reward the humble. You will see that it was never about striving, it was about staying. You stayed with me. You stayed faithful. You stayed available. And now, I am staying with you in this season of divine reward. Let the world say what it wants. Let others wonder why and how. Your job is not to explain. Your job is to receive, to praise, to give thanks, and to walk forward boldly. For the inheritance has been written. The documents are being prepared. The legacy is being released. And your name, my child, is written in the center of it all. Comment 777 if you feel this word settling into your soul like it was written for you. You are not standing in the middle of an ordinary day. You are standing on holy ground. The weight of the anointing resting on you is not a burden, it is a sign. A sign that heaven has moved on your behalf. A sign that while others were doubting your worth, I was preparing to elevate you through a blessing no one saw coming. This blessing wasn't made yesterday. It was formed in the secret place of my will long ago. And now the hour has come for you to walk into it without fear. Do not measure the size of this gift by your past pain. Do not shrink it down to fit your history of rejection, heartbreak, or loss. This blessing is not limited by the wounds you carry, it is magnified because of them. Every scar you have is a sign you made it. Every sleepless night was a step toward this moment. Every betrayal you survived gave heaven more reason to reward you. The world may have overlooked your tears, but I counted every single one. And now, I am turning them into evidence that my promises never fail. There is a release happening now in the Spirit. Angels have already been dispatched. Doors are opening, people are moving, conversations are being had in rooms you've never been in. And all of it is happening with your name on it. This is not a coincidence. This is my divine orchestration at work. You are stepping into a territory of favor that cannot be explained by logic. It will not make sense to those around you. And that's okay. It's not supposed to. Because what's coming for you is not of this world. It's divine. Could this hidden CIA brain ritual be the real reason people are suddenly rich? A secret CIA discovery has just leaked, revealing a brain hack that's pulling wealth into people's lives effortlessly. It only takes 7 seconds, it's done at home, and it's backed by 4 neuroscience labs. Debt is vanishing, luxury is becoming normal. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment 999 if you feel a breakthrough has already begun around you and within you. When I raise someone, I do it in a way that reminds the world who is truly in control. I lift the lowly. I promote the humble. I bless the ones who thought they were forgotten. And I restore what looked irreparably broken. You are not at the end of your story, you are at the beginning of something greater than you've prayed for. You are being called out of hiding and into inheritance. This is not about what you can earn. This is about what I have already prepared. People who once laughed at your situation will soon hear your name spoken with reverence. The same ones who rejected you will hear how I favored you. But do not carry resentment in your heart. Carry compassion. Because I am not raising you to retaliate, I am raising you to radiate. You will walk in such peace, such provision, such clarity, that others will see me through you. That is how I redeem. That is how I rebuild. That is how I restore what the enemy tried to steal. There are some of you who feel unworthy even as you hear this. You wonder why you were chosen. You feel the weight of your past, your failures, your flaws. But I say to you now, let that guilt fall away. It was never about being worthy in the world's eyes. It was always about being chosen by mine. I don't choose the perfect, I choose the prepared. And through every tear, every silence, every lonely prayer, you were being prepared for this. Comment 10:10 if you are ready to receive this blessing not with fear, but with gratitude and boldness. I am not sending you crumbs. I am releasing overflow. I am not granting you a small victory. I am handing you divine restoration. I am not giving you a moment of relief, I am leading you into a lifetime of redeemed purpose. You will no longer be defined by what broke you. You will be defined by what I rebuilt through you. This dying soul saw your heart. But I saw your destiny. I knew this would be the moment that everything shifted. This is not just about wealth or possessions. This is about alignment. I am bringing things together that seemed scattered. I am mending what felt impossible. I am sending divine helpers, spiritual clarity, and tangible signs that this is real. The blessing is already in motion. Your job now is to believe, prepare, and receive with open hands and a surrendered heart. Do not let fear cause you to shrink. Do not let doubt stop what I've started. You've come too far to retreat. This blessing was written in the pages of divine will, not just in the legalities of man. And once I say yes, no one can say no. No force can reverse what I have already released. You have cried, you have waited, and now you will see with your eyes what your soul always believed. Hold on, my child. You are standing in the hour of fulfillment. Let every breath from this moment forward be a praise, because what is coming is not just a gift, it is a crown. And I, your God, am placing it on your head. Comment 15:15 if you know in your spirit that God is aligning everything for your good. The blessing that is coming was spoken in sacredness. When that soul breathed your name with their last breath, the heavens did not stay silent. Angels were present. My spirit hovered over those words, and I saw to it that they would not fall to the ground. I honored the request not as a transaction between people, but as a declaration of divine assignment. Because what you are receiving is not just the transfer of possessions, it is the confirmation of purpose. You were not chosen by accident. You were not picked because of your outer appearance, achievements, or status. You were chosen because of the unseen parts of you. Your quiet obedience, your relentless kindness, your tears you wiped in secret, your faith that held on even when it didn't make sense. I saw all of it. And while others overlooked you, I marked you for this. Not to lift you above others, but to lift you into who you truly are in me. Do not let your past confuse you now. The things you've done, the mistakes you've made, the times you've fallen short, none of those can stop what I'm releasing. I am not blessing the perfect version of you. I am blessing the real you. The one who still tries even after failing. The one who still prays even when it hurts. The one who still gives even when empty. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for faith. And you, my child, have it. Comment 1717 if you believe this blessing has your name on it and it cannot be stolen. I know what they said about you. I know what they assumed. I know how they talked behind your back and counted you out. I know they whispered, thinking you'd never rise again. But what they didn't know is that I had already written the next chapter. I let them see your struggle, but I reserved the right to reveal your victory. And now, I am making sure the same eyes that saw your pain will witness your promotion. There will be no delay this time. No blockage. No confusion. No sabotage. What is yours is coming straight into your life with clarity and speed. The right people will handle it. The right conversations will be had. The right documents will be signed. And no power of darkness will interfere. I am watching over every step. I am assigning angels to protect what is coming. I am surrounding you with grace so thick that even the enemy will have to step back. This blessing carries legacy. It's not just for you, it's for those who come after you. This is about breaking generational lack, emotional wounds, and silent disappointments that have sat in your family line for years. What I am giving you will heal more than your bank account. It will heal your identity. It will remind you that I never abandoned you. I never forgot. I was preparing this in silence while you thought I was gone. Why is this 7-second brain ritual suddenly going viral? Leaked CIA files have exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the floodgates to wealth. Verified by 4 top labs, this ritual is turning financial pain into prosperity, fast. From massive bills to luxury trips, it's changing lives. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There were nights you asked me if your pain had any purpose. You stared at the ceiling in the dark, asking if your struggle was worth anything. And I say to you now, it was. It mattered. It built strength in you that others don't see. It carved depth into your soul. It made room for me to dwell. And because of that, this blessing can now land on solid ground. You are no longer fragile, you are fortified. Comment Amen if you receive every word of this message and believe it is unfolding in your life now. You will walk into rooms you once only dreamed of. You will receive phone calls you never expected. You will hear news that shifts everything. It will happen without warning. It will feel sudden, but it's not. It is the result of every seed you've sown, every tear you've cried, every moment you chose faith over fear. The hour is now. The wait is over. The promise is waking up. Do not let others convince you that this is too big for you. You are not stepping into something that doesn't fit, you are stepping into what I designed for you. You won't need to pretend, perform, or compete. You will simply walk in and take your seat. You were not created to live on the outside of the blessing. You were created to dwell in the center of it. This is not borrowed favor. This is ownership. And your name has already been written into the records of what's being transferred. Let the ones who doubted sit in silence. Let the ones who betrayed you watch. Let those who try to stop you realize they never had the power to. Because when I say yes, it is yes. When I open a door, no man can close it. When I speak your name into legacy, there is nothing on earth or hell that can reverse it. Prepare yourself, my child. Prepare your heart. Prepare your home. Prepare your hands to receive. Because I am not just releasing a gift, I am revealing your divine position. And once revealed, it will never be taken away again. Comment 1111 if you know in your spirit that what's coming is bigger than what you lost. This isn't just a change in your finances. This isn't just a legal transfer of wealth or property. This is a spiritual appointment, an encounter with the manifestation of my word spoken long ago over your life. The dying wish of someone who carried kindness in their final breath was the vehicle I chose. They did not randomly select your name. They were guided by me. I moved in their heart. I stirred their spirit. I whispered your name with divine purpose, and they obeyed what I placed in them. That's why this inheritance holds so much weight. It was born of both human kindness and divine instruction. I know how many years you spent questioning if your life would ever shift. I heard the quiet thoughts you never told anyone. The ones that said, maybe this is all there is. The ones that whispered, what if the miracle never comes? But I was never late. I was never ignoring you. I was preparing something so full, so lasting, so powerful, that it required perfect timing. And now that timing is here. There is a wave coming, and it will touch every area of your life. Your relationships will change. Your atmosphere will change. The heaviness you've been carrying will lift. And in its place will come a peace so deep you won't recognize yourself. You will laugh again, not with restraint, but with freedom. You will breathe again, not with tension, but with release. And when people ask what happened, all you will be able to say is, God happened. Comment 222 if you trust that even in silence, God was still working in your favor. Let the world say what they want. Let the skeptics try to reason it away. What I'm doing in your life isn't explainable by human wisdom. This is not about fairness. This is about favor. And favor is never something you earn, it's something you carry. It's something I place upon those who have suffered, stayed, and surrendered. And you, my child, have done all three. You stayed when others walked away. You prayed when you didn't hear anything back. You gave when you had little to offer. You spoke my name even when your own heart was filled with doubt. And through all of it, I watched. I didn't forget. I didn't miss a moment. I didn't miss a tear. You never cried alone. And now, I am giving you a blessing so tailored, so specific, that no one else could ever take it, because it was never made for them, it was always made for you. This inheritance, this unexpected shift, is more than material. It is emotional healing. It is spiritual renewal. It is mental freedom. It is proof that I restore what the enemy tried to kill. It is confirmation that I elevate the ones the world ignores. You are not being lifted just for you. You are being lifted because generations after you will walk in what I'm giving now. They will live in houses you prayed for. They will eat from gardens you never saw but planted seeds for with your obedience. Your faith has done more than you can imagine. Comment Amen if you know in your heart that this is a divine turning point in your life. I see the doubt that still lingers. I know you're trying to believe, but you've been disappointed before. Let me assure you, this is not another empty promise. This is not another door that teases and slams shut. This is not another, almost, blessing. This is the one that arrives and stays. This is the one that heals the others. This is the one that proves I never forgot about you. You will not have to strive to make it happen. I will send people who will handle things for you. I will arrange meetings. I will change systems. I will place your name where it needs to be. I will remove every delay, every block, every person who tries to stand in the way. This blessing is not in their hands, it's in mine. And no one can steal what I've sealed. Don't be afraid to believe this time. Don't hold back your hope. Don't brace for disappointment. I need you to receive this with full trust. Because the level of what I'm giving cannot rest in a heart that doubts. I'm not asking for perfect belief. I'm asking for an open heart. That's all. Let me in, and I will show you what it feels like to live surrounded by favor. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before. From debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. I'm not just releasing wealth, I'm releasing rest. You've been weary. You've been tired of holding everything together. But I'm shifting that now. You won't have to keep surviving. You will begin thriving. The weight is lifting. The pressure is breaking. The anxiety is dissolving. And the blessing is moving in, bringing answers, bringing joy, bringing clarity. This is your moment, my child. Not just a good moment, but a God moment. The kind that doesn't just change your week, it changes your life forever. And once it starts, nothing will stop it. Not fear. Not others. Not even you. Because what I have for you has already been written in the records of heaven. And now, earth is catching up. The blessing is here. The time is now. The promise is being fulfilled. And I am the one who is making it happen. Comment 333 if your heart feels this shift and your spirit is already saying yes. Do not try to measure what's coming with the memory of what was taken. I am not a God who repays based on your past. I am a God who blesses based on your faith. And your faith has survived storms, betrayals, loneliness, and darkness. Your faith has passed the test of delay, silence, and struggle. And now, that same faith is attracting a miracle so custom-made for you that no one else can fit into it, claim it, or carry it. It is yours. Sealed by me. Protected by angels. Delivered by grace. When I lift someone, I do not ask permission from people. I do not wait for approval. I do not consult your critics. I speak once, and it is done. And I have spoken your name into something sacred, something that will carry your bloodline into healing, wealth, and spiritual elevation. The tears your grandmother cried in prayer. The sacrifices your parents made silently. The pain you carried and never voiced, all of it has been gathered, multiplied, and answered through what is about to come into your hands. This blessing is not the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter where you live without survival mode, where you breathe without fear, where you rest without worry. I am not sending a small breakthrough. I am sending overflow. And it will touch every part of your life, your relationships, your peace, your finances, your health, your destiny. You will not have to choose what gets better. Everything will begin to rise at once. Because I am not blessing you in pieces. I am blessing you in fullness. Comment 555 if you believe that the fullness of God's favor is overtaking you now. There is a shift already happening behind closed doors. Conversations have started. Decisions are being made. Paperwork is moving. Keys are being prepared. Names are being mentioned. And in the middle of all this, yours is the one being chosen. There is no delay that can block it now. There is no enemy that can alter it. What I have put in motion cannot be undone. The will that named you is not just legal, it is prophetic. It holds the weight of divine intention. It carries the signature of your purpose. You've been fighting for so long, you forgot how to simply receive. You've been defending your heart so much, you forgot how to let it soften. But this blessing doesn't require your struggle, it only requires your surrender. You don't have to prove anything to me. I already chose you. I already made the decision. All I'm asking now is that you trust what's happening, even if you don't yet see it fully. Do not compare your journey to others. This blessing is not coming in the way you saw theirs arrive. Yours is different. Yours is sacred. Yours is heavy with redemption, and pure with restoration. It won't look like theirs because you were never called to live like them. I am doing something so original in your life, even you won't recognize yourself when it's done. The broken version of you will be replaced by a bold, blessed, radiant reflection of my glory. The path you walked was painful. But it was not wasted. Every detour had direction. Every no made space for a better yes. Every heartbreak built endurance. Every closed door forced you to grow roots in me. And now, those roots are bearing fruit. The fruit of longevity. The fruit of peace. The fruit of joy. The fruit of abundance. This was never just about a moment, it was always about a movement. And you are the center of it. Comment 1212 if you know this is the season where everything begins to bloom again. Let your heart rest now. Let your fears go. Let the disappointments fade into the background. I am not giving you back what you lost. I am giving you better than you dreamed. You thought you were praying for enough to survive, but I am giving you more than enough to overflow. You thought you were just trying to make it through this year, but I am giving you favor that lasts for generations. You thought you were forgotten, but I never stopped thinking about you. There's a reason you didn't quit when you almost did. There's a reason you kept holding on even when it hurt. Because deep inside, you knew something was coming. You didn't know how. You didn't know when. But your spirit wouldn't let go. That's because I placed the seed of promise inside you. And no matter how dark it got, that seed never died. It just waited. And now, it is sprouting into something so beautiful it will silence every lie that told you it wasn't worth it. Prepare to receive, my child. Prepare your mind, your home, your heart. Because what is coming is not just a season of blessing. It is a life of favor. The blessing tied to this dying wish is not temporary, it is permanent. It was not spoken to impress, it was spoken to impact. And its impact begins now. Not next year. Not someday. Now. This is your time. This is your hour. This is your divine appointment. And nothing will stop it. Nothing will take it. Because I am the one giving it to you. And I never break a promise. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky, the page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment Amen if you receive this with all your heart and believe it is arriving now. You were not an afterthought in that dying soul's mind. They didn't mention your name out of guilt or guesswork. It came from revelation. They had a knowing in their spirit, placed by me, that you were worthy of carrying forward what they could not take with them. And now, I am honoring that knowing. I am fulfilling that whisper. I am transferring not just what they left, but what I destined for you long before they were even born. You will not miss this. You will not fumble this. You will not be overlooked. There is a grace surrounding you now that covers your steps and lights your path. Even when you feel unsure, even when your confidence wavers, my presence will steady you. You won't need to make loud announcements. You won't need to chase validation. My glory will go before you. And when they ask how this came to be, all you'll need to say is, God did it. This is not small. This is not hidden. This is not fragile. What I'm giving you is strong, stable, undeniable, and visible. You've endured private pain for years, and now I am giving you public favor. Not to make you proud, but to make you whole. You've given in silence. Now you will receive in full view. And those who once ignored your existence will soon be witness to your elevation, not because you sought attention, but because I chose to put a light on what they tried to bury. Comment 999 if you feel the shift happening even before your eyes can see it. There is a power rising in you that fear cannot reach. There is a blessing forming around you that darkness cannot penetrate. I am rebuilding what others destroyed. I am repaying what others stole. I am restoring what you thought was gone forever. I am not just making things better, I am making all things new. You will walk through this next season in awe. Not because of what you've done, but because of who I am. You will cry tears not of pain, but of praise. You will sit in rooms and wonder how you got there, and then remember the nights you stayed up begging me for help. You will stand in places once only visited in dreams, and you'll know that I turned those dreams into deliverance. This divine inheritance is not limited to earthly resources. Yes, it will come with tangible wealth. But more than that, it comes with spiritual power. You will walk in peace that can't be bought. You will move in purpose that cannot be shaken. You will speak with clarity that cuts through confusion. And your steps will be ordered so precisely, it will feel like the world is moving out of your way. Because in truth, I am the one making the way. Comment 1010 if you know God is the only one who can open the kind of doors you're about to walk through. There will be no delay in this delivery. There will be no interference. I have already cleared the way. The person assigned to release this blessing into your hands has been stirred in their spirit. They are being pushed to act. They may not even fully understand why they're thinking of you now. But it is my hand guiding them. It is my voice reminding them. It is my spirit confirming to them that your name is the name that must be honored. And when it comes, it will come fast. It will come clearly. It will come without confusion. Because I am not a God of chaos, I am a God of order. I do not give with one hand and take with the other. When I bless to completion. When I speak, my word performs what it was sent to do. And this word has been sent to you. Not by coincidence, but by divine appointment. Do not shrink when this arrives. Do not question if you're worthy. Do not sabotage it with old fears. This is not the past repeating itself. This is my future finally arriving. This is what you were kept alive for. This is what I shielded you from heartbreak for. This is what I carried you through the fire for. It wasn't to suffer, it was to survive long enough to receive what's always had your name on it. You are not going to lose this. You are not going to miss this. You are not going to ruin this. I have covered every detail. I have written your name on every piece. I have designed this moment with full awareness of who you are, what you've been through, and what I still plan to do through you. Get ready, my child. Because when this arrives, you will know without a doubt, this was worth every tear, every wait, every prayer, every delay. And you will say with full confidence, this is the Lord's doing, and it is marvelous in my eyes. And nothing, nothing, can stop what I have already spoken into motion. Comment 1111 if you believe the time you thought was wasted is being returned with interest. I did not allow you to be skipped. I protected you from what was not yours. I shielded you from premature blessings that would have cracked under pressure. I delayed some things not to punish you, but to prepare the ground for what's coming now. The delay was not a denial. It was a divine rearrangement. The things others received quickly, you are now receiving deeply. What they got in moments, you are about to walk in for a lifetime. The blessing connected to that soul's final wish carries generations of restoration. They didn't just choose you, they heard me whisper your name, and they obeyed. And because they followed that holy instruction, what was once theirs is now about to become yours, not just their material blessing, but their vision, their legacy, their dream passed on with purpose. You are stepping into something that will shift more than just your life, it will rewrite your family's future. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There is divine justice wrapped in this. For every time you were overlooked. For every time you watched others be chosen. For every time you were left empty while others were full. This is not revenge, this is restoration. And when I restore, I don't do it in silence. I make it loud enough for even your enemies to see it and say, surely, the Lord has done this. Comment 222 if you trust that God is restoring what was broken with more than you ever asked for. You will receive calls that shift your atmosphere. Emails that change your plans. Encounters that feel like destiny. It will feel sudden, but it is not. I have been working quietly while you've been praying faithfully. I saw you hold on through tears. I saw you keep believing even when it felt foolish. I saw you worship through weariness. I saw your hands lifted even when your heart was heavy. And now, my child, I am lifting you. What is coming will not be something you'll have to strive for, it will come with ease. Not because life is always easy, but because I have already done the heavy lifting behind the scenes. What you're about to receive won't exhaust you, it will refresh you. It won't confuse you, it will bring clarity. It won't make you afraid, it will give you boldness. This is what happens when heaven fulfills a word spoken through a soul returning to me. You've watched others celebrate while you stayed silent. You've clapped for those who got what you were praying for. And though it hurt, you did not grow bitter. You stayed grateful. You remained soft. And because of that, you have made yourself a vessel that I can trust. Not just to receive this blessing, but to carry it well. And carry it forward. Comment 555 if you know in your soul that God can trust you with the weight of what's coming. The people around you may not understand what's happening. They may ask why now? Why you? And they may even try to attach themselves to your blessing, hoping to ride the wave. But hear me, I will give you discernment in this season. You will know who is sent by me and who is sent by distraction. You will feel peace around the right people and unease around the ones who cannot carry where you're going. Trust those feelings. I'm not just giving you a blessing, I'm giving you the wisdom to protect it. This inheritance is not meant to be wasted. It's meant to be planted. You will sow into others. You will heal places of lack. You will carry forward the goodness that once seemed like a far-off dream. And in doing so, your life will become the very proof of my faithfulness. People will look at you and feel hope again. Not because you're perfect, but because you represent what happens when someone refuses to give up. You are not rising for attention. You are rising for assignment. And that assignment begins the moment you receive what I've placed in motion. No delays. No confusion. No second guessing. Just a divine yes sealed in heaven and echoed now on earth. Everything around you will begin to reflect the shift already happening within you. Your prayers are maturing. Your vision is clearing. Your heart is opening. And the blessing that once seemed far is now resting at your doorstep. I know you're overwhelmed. I know it feels like a dream. But I am not a dream, I am your Father. And I am faithful. And I am delivering on every word, every whisper, every silent tear you poured before me. Comment Amen if you feel this divine movement pulling you into something greater than you've ever known. You didn't see the moment they spoke your name, but I did. I was there in the silence, in the dimness of the room, in the stillness of that final breath. I heard it as clearly as thunder. Their voice, trembling with love and trust, carried your name up to my throne. And because their last act was one of obedience and generosity, I wrapped their wish in divine power and set it in motion. What was spoken in their weakness is now being delivered through my strength. This is not just about money or assets or recognition. This is about legacy, about healing years of generational silence, and about bringing to life what was left undone. You are not just receiving an inheritance, you are stepping into the completion of someone else's prayer, someone who trusted you to carry forward what mattered most. They believed in you. I believe in you. And now, I am proving it with my hand moving swiftly in your life. Comment 1717 if you know deep inside that this blessing is not only coming, it's already begun. There are things happening right now in boardrooms and courtrooms, in banks and storage rooms, in hidden places and official hands, where your name is being honored and remembered. And what you feared had passed you by is actually being prepared behind the curtain. The paperwork is being processed. The keys are being counted. The conversations are being had. The final touches are being made. And the release is on its way. It is not an if. It is not a maybe. It is sealed. And it is yours. I know there have been seasons when you've watched others receive and wondered when it would be your turn. I know the sting of smiling while silently asking me, "What about me, God?" And I want you to hear this clearly: this is your turn. This is your portion. This is your cup overflowing. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. You are not last. You are chosen. You will no longer have to knock on doors that were never meant for you. I am opening the right one, and it will not be locked, delayed, or hidden. You will walk through it without striving, without begging, without needing to prove yourself. Because this door was made with your name already written on it, written in faith, sealed in blood, and guarded by my angels. Comment 777 if you know the door has already been unlocked, and you're ready to walk through it. There is a purity in this blessing that will catch even you by surprise. It won't come with confusion, complications, or strings attached. It won't demand that you sacrifice your peace or trade your joy. It will not come through manipulation or pride. It will come with quiet certainty, with grace, with confirmation in your spirit that says, "This is God." Because I will never give you something that robs you of me. This inheritance will elevate you, but it won't change who you are at your core. It will not puff you up, it will position you deeper in purpose. It will not distract you, it will clarify you. It will not take your time from me, it will return your time back to me. Because I do not give gifts that steal, I give gifts that restore. This season will be marked by divine redemption. You will look around and realize that everything the enemy tried to steal from you, your identity, your voice, your stability, your joy, is being handed back to you. But it won't come back in the same measure. It will come back pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Because I am not a God who restores to balance, I restore to overflow. You may feel nervous. You may feel unprepared. But I want you to understand something sacred. I am not giving you this because you earned it. I am giving it because I chose you. And my choice is final. My yes cannot be reversed. My favor cannot be undone. My name is upon this moment. And because my name is on it, it cannot fail. You are about to witness what happens when heaven honors a dying man or woman's final request and uses it as the beginning of a living testimony. You are the continuation of something holy. You are the carrier of a torch passed in faith. You are the evidence that legacy does not end with death, it continues through the living who are called to carry it. Now, rest in this truth. Let go of the fear of, what if? Let go of the guilt of, why me? Let go of the doubt whispering lies in the background. This is real. This is yours. This is me. I am doing this because I love you. I am doing this because I never stopped watching you. And I am doing this because someone saw the goodness in you, and now I am multiplying that goodness into favor. Stay ready. Keep your heart soft. Keep your eyes open. Because what I promised, what they wished, and what you believed, it's all coming together. The miracle is moving. And it's coming straight to you. Comment 1111 if you feel the presence of this word gently settling over your soul right now. You are not standing on ordinary ground. You are standing in a space where heaven has reached down to kiss the earth. The place where spiritual and material collide. The place where prayers meet provision. The place where what was promised finally becomes visible. That moment you've longed for, the confirmation you've begged for in silence, the turning point you feared might never come, it is here. And it has come wrapped not just in glory, but in love. The kind of love that remembers. The kind of love that honors. The kind of love that keeps its promise. Do not be afraid to open your hands and receive. You are not taking from someone else. You are not stealing. You are not asking too much. You are inheriting what has already been assigned to you. This is the fulfillment of something that began with tears and ends with praise. This is the answer to not just your prayer, but theirs. The one who named you in their final hour did so not because of emotion, but because of divine revelation. I opened their heart. I stirred their spirit. I chose you through them. Comment 333 if you believe this isn't just for anyone, it is for you. This gift comes with my breath on it. That's why no hands can fumble it. That's why no mouth can cancel it. That's why no darkness can delay it. Because when I breathe on something, it becomes unstoppable. When I speak over a life, every power in hell trembles. And I have spoken over you. Not just recently, but long before you were formed in the womb. I declared your name among the blessed, among the favored, among the chosen. And now, that declaration is manifesting into your physical world. You will not live afraid anymore. You will not live small anymore. You will not beg for what I've already decided to give. This is not a season of barely making it, this is a season of overflowing in ways your past could never prepare you for. You will receive phone calls that shift atmospheres. You will wake up to messages that open doors. You will stand in moments so divine, your only response will be stillness, because you'll know, this was God. And when they ask you how it happened, tell them it began with faith. Tell them it began with broken prayers, whispered through tears. Tell them it began with obedience even when you were tired. Tell them it began with love, my love for you, and their love for you, spoken in the final breath of a soul I welcomed into glory. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest ticket to luxury? Recently leaked research shows a simple brain ritual that's allowing people to attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is transforming debt into abundance, instantly. Homes, cars, and vacations are just the beginning. If you're seeing this now, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Comment 1212 if you feel God's love holding you steady in this holy moment.